What's up, and thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back to our channel.
I'm Jazz.
I'm Liz, and this is Not These Two. Thank you guys so much for all the love that we have been receiving. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the likes and the subscribers, and we truly couldn't do this without you guys, and we really appreciate it. Happy 4th of July. As you can see, we have a special guest with us. His name is Sam Buck. He is all the way from Kentucky, and obviously he's from Buc-ee's. And we just thought it would be funny to bring him in and just enjoy this holiday with us.
We kind of left you guys at a cliffhanger last time.
Yes, so would you like to start us off and finish this wonderful story?
Whoo! We're jumping right into story time, y'all.
Yep.
There's going to be a lot more story times where that came from, so if you want to hear about our chaotic, unhinged lives living here in the Midwest, then keep watching and make sure you subscribe.
And let's get right into it.
Okay, so what was I? About 15, I said?
Yes.
Okay. So, my first kiss. You know what? Fuck it. I will get into, some depth here.
Okay.
Those who know, but if you don't know, I went to a private school, and just to give you a little bit of background, it was a school that literally had 8 students in one grade. I'm not talking about a class. There was one class with like 8 to 12 students in one whole grade. So the school from preschool to 12th grade had like 200 people in it, if you can imagine.
And I went to a school where just my class alone, maybe like 1,000 kids. So
Yeah.
Complete difference.
Completely different childhoods. And I ended up being the bad influence, but we'll get into that later.
And growing up, everyone was like, Liz is the bad influence. She's going to drag you down, blah, 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 blah. No.
Okay, so the reason I'm telling you that is because I probably still don't, at the big age of 29 don't have the greatest taste in men.
No comment.
That side eye is real too.
No comment. Honestly, can't even judge. I cannot even judge.
No, you can't.
I can't.
And okay, so I met this dude, I think, like, I just created a Facebook. I was adding random people, and I added this dude named Chad. We're gonna use his real name, guys. Still don't know how old he is to this day. He could have been an adult, and I was a minor. I don't fucking know. I think
he didn't go to school with you?
No. He did not go to school with me.
You met him on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay. Were his pictures cute?
Not at all. So he definitely... Oh, we have a little interruption here. This is Zora. What do you have to say? This is one of my twin fats, my Maine Coon kitties. Anyway, so I met him on Facebook, and I basically told my mom that we went to school together, and I'm the youngest of 3, and my 2 older sisters are 16 and 18 years apart, so I basically grew up like the only child, so I did get like some special privilege. So my dad was like, yeah, it's cool, like he can come over, but you have to keep your door open, no one can stay the night, had the birds and bees talk, whatever.
And this is when your room was upstairs, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, okay, Zora, you gotta go. So I was living in my parents' house. My room was upstairs, right across from my mom's room. And I was like, hey, Mom, this is a friend from school. Like, we go way back, And, yeah. Long story short, when he walked in that house, my mom immediately knew he was not a private school kid. He showed up, pack of cigarettes hanging out his fucking shirt pocket, eyebrow piercings, and
That is your mother's worst nightmare.
I know, and smelled like a fucking cigar shop.
That is your mother's absolute worst nightmare for her precious little girl.
Yes. Yes. Never spoke of a boy, never touched a boy, never talked to a boy, and this is who I bring into their house.
Oh, Lord.
The way my father dropped his newspaper and looked at me through his glasses, I scurried to my room, guys. I just scurried to my fucking room. So definitely looked a lot worse than he did in his pictures. Was too embarrassed to say, hey, you gotta go. So I kind of just was like, fuck it. Like, I knew nothing was gonna happen, like, beyond kissing. But this was the worst kiss in my entire life. And when I kissed him, first of all, like, I am not knocking anyone for their what they can't help, but his hygiene was very poor.
You could help that.
No, not the hygiene part, but he had like buck crooked teeth, kinda. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
I couldn't see that from his picture, so it was like a catfish of his mouth, basically. And he just went in for it. And keep in mind, never kissed a soul in my fucking life. And he just went in for it. And the only way I can describe it was very wet and cigarette tasting, and he just spun his tongue like a washing machine the whole time.
How long did it last?
I hate that you're bringing up this memory. I hate that I'm bringing up this memory. I mean, even though, like, and I'm not even embarrassed to say this, but I pride myself in kissing. I feel like I'm a great kisser even from back then, so I tried to like guide him. It just wasn't working. So I think we ended up just watching like Saturday cartoons or something. I don't know. But
How long did you stay there for?
probably like an hour or two max. But like, we weren't kissing the whole time.
Okay, what did your parents say after he left?
I think no, this was like 14 years ago.
I need to get Jeannie on the phone right now and ask her.
Lifeline. Um, what was the question again?
What did your parents say after he left?
Oh yeah. So my mom was just like, "Hey, oh my god, I'm so sorry, but you're probably never gonna watch this, Chad." She called him a bottom feeder. That is where that term came from. And every single guy I brought home, and I don't mean like to hook up with, I just mean a friend,
Yeah.
a buddy, whatever the case may be, like, bottom feeder, bottom feeder, bottom feeder, because I am her precious, God fearing, Jesus loving, gospel singing little girl who brought home an adult man with eyebrow piercings and cigarettes hanging out of his pocket.
Yeah. And while you guys were in the room, she was on her phone with her little friends. Like, you will never believe what is going on right now. She probably called everyone in her phone to tell her about what was going on.
Oh my god, bro. She was probably on the phone with her family across the country. She was on the phone with her best friend Lindsay. She was on the phone with my older sisters. She was probably on the phone with my teachers. Who the fuck knows? But I don't remember like what my dad's reaction was, because he always was like very just like nonchalant,
Yeah.
passive. But my mom definitely had that talk with me, like, I hope you know he's never coming back to my house again.
No, next time I see her, I have to ask her about that because that's hysterical.
Let us know in the comments if you guys have any crazier stories about your first kiss, because I feel like that's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, my first kiss was the summer going into 7th grade. It was with my boyfriend at the time, and we just kissed at a park. Nothing crazy, nothing special. But it was on his birthday, so I'll always remember the date. Because if you know me, you know I am crazy with birthdays. August 25th.
Oh.
Could not tell you the year right offhand, but I'm pretty sure August 25th.
So that put you at like 12?
Maybe.
And it's honestly embarrassing to think that I don't think I was a freshman just yet. I think I was like, wait, no, I had to have been a freshman. I was 15.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing as fuck.
No, I was gonna say at least you weren't like Like an 18-plus-year-old virgin.
But I was
I'll cut that out. I'm so sorry.
No. You got to keep it because I was 17.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I started at a very young age, and I wish that I didn't. And I wish that I waited a little longer.
Was it you I was with? We were talking to this lady, and she was a virgin. I thought we were in Tennessee.
Yes, in Tennessee.
Yes!
It was her 30th birthday. Oh my gosh, she was the sweetest.
The tractor!
Yeah, she was the sweetest soul I've ever met in my life. She was so cute, but she was drunk as fuck. She was telling us how, like, it's my 30th birthday. I'm a virgin. I know that's so embarrassing. And, like, she was hot. Like, I'm surprised.
Get it, little mama.
No. I hope I'm going to be thinking about her the rest of my life. You have her on Instagram.
I do. I forgot her name though, but I'm gonna DM her and be like, "So, girl,
okay,
did someone knock your boots off yet?"
If you magically see this, let us know when you didn't, please and thank you.
Yeah, because we're invested now.
No, I'm gonna be thinking about this the rest of my life.
Yeah, just like how Liz met her husband in Tennessee and he got away from her.
Oh. I think about this man all the time. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you what he looks like.
Are we going to tell them the story of what happened or no?
We can really quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So if you ever been to Nashville and you ever been on Broadway, coming back after a long night, we were drunk, just wanting to get some food, go back to the hotel. This man in front of us dropped his hat. And I picked it up for him, and the way he turned around and looked at me, it's like he has been in love for like
40 years.
40 years, and I was his soulmate, and he just cherished me. And I think about the way he looked at me all the time. I couldn't tell you anything about what he looked like. I just know that was the man for me.
It was like the kind of look that actors have to train to look at their significant others in like romantic movies for. I hope my future husband looks at me with those eyes the way he looked at you.
And all he did was look at me and said, "Thank you. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome." I should have went home with him. I should have went home with him. You should have went
to the hotel with him.
And I should have.
And you know what? I would have been a good friend, and I would have sat in that lobby, and I would have been like, "Get it, bitch. Get it,
and
bitch."
I think you would have, and you're such a good friend for that. If you did that to me, I would be so unbelievably pissed at you. I wouldn't talk to you for so long.
We know.
Double standards. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Sam Buck. No, double standards for sure, because back in the day, I'd be like, "Oh, hey, Liz, like, let's hang out with so-and-so." And you're like, "I'm not third wheeling. What the fuck?" Do you know how many times I've hung out with her and her crusty, dusty, musty, fusty-ass boyfriends?
When?
Oh, wait, I shouldn't say their real names.
No, I'm cutting all that out.
Wait.
I'm bleeping it. Okay. You and our two other friends were listening at the door. And when I opened the door, all three of you were there.
Bro, I promise you, I remember your face, the sound you made, and I remember his white ass cheeks.
And why am I... You're weird as fuck for just telling me this now. There ain't no way you were in that room.
Before.
You were not in that room.
Yes, I was.
I know 1,000,000% you weren't.
Okay, maybe I wasn't.
I know you weren't.
Okay, but I definitely, like, peeped the door open.
How? It was locked.
Girl, I don't think you remember.
I literally do remember.
No. I remember exactly what he looked like. He was a redhead.
He was not a redhead. He was blonde.
Okay, close enough.
Into blondish brown.
Close enough.
No.
He was like a strawberry blonde.
Definitely not. It was more brown than blonde.
No.
I'll pull up a picture on my phone right now of what he looked like. And I got receipts. Always.
My God.
I think he was cute in person, though.
I do not remember him looking like that. I kind of do. He reminds me of Sam from Sam and Colby.
That's so funny.
But Sam's a lot hotter.
Oh, for sure.
That's wild. You want me to show you Chad?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Your facial expression says it all.
Was like this when you knew him?
Unfortunately. Okay, not too much on Chad now. Not too much now, okay?
Okay, so you brought up like basically like kind of like a catfish. Do you remember any other time you might have been catfished?
I feel like maybe once, but I think you mentioned you have a really good story.
This is a story of heartache.
Oh my gosh.
And you're going to know exactly who I'm talking about, and you are hearing about this for the first time.
Wait, how would I know if I don't know?
You're going to know the person that I'm talking about.
Okay.
So I believe it was my sophomore year of high school. And do you remember we were at your sister's house and we got invited to this party by these two guys, but we never went.
You got to give me more detail.
And it was like in a super nice neighborhood. And we're like, let's go. But we never like ended up getting the details to go.
I don't, but I'll follow along.
Okay, well, the guy that invited us, we continued talking. And we talked like every night. We talked on the phone. We blah, 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 blah. And we probably talked for like a good like year or more.
Oh my god. And you guys
and
never met?
No.
And this wasn't even long distance. So what are we doing?
No, I was naive. I was young. I was in love. So yeah, I was a sophomore and we just continued talking, texting, just like from the moment we woke up to the moment we went to bed. Like I knew everything about him. He knew everything about me. And we got really invested
What
in
was
each
his
other's
name?
lives.
Oh, you're not going to tell me yet.
I will. We were really invested in each other's lives. He went off to college and I was like gonna go stay with him and go meet him, and like I talked to his sisters, like was like it was a whole crazy mess. Like my really good friend at the time was got together with one of his friends, and we were like all
Who?
like we would.
What was your friend's name? Oh, okay.
So she kind of like got together with one of his friends, but same situation with her. Like they would talk all the time. They would talk on the phone, text, like really got involved the way me and this other kid did.
Is this before FaceTime was a thing or no?
Yes.
Okay.
But you could still, that's when like, you could still like Skype and all that stuff. We never Skyped, and like, back then, the way Snapchat worked, you didn't know if it was an old picture, because it didn't tell you.
Yeah.
So you didn't know if it was like an old picture or in real time. So he would like be sending me all these pictures and stuff like that, and I never like second guessed it, and I didn't realize it was a catfish until I was a little older.
Really?
Yeah, but then we finally like broke up and blah blah, blah, and it like I truly fell in love with him, and he broke my heart.
Did you ever meet him?
No, never met him in person.
Never.
No.
But what made you think it was a catfish other than like the obvious?
Because towards the end, that's when, you know, like social media was becoming more advanced and you were able to like look stuff up. Because he told me about like a lot about like his siblings, his parents, and stuff like that. So I was like, I should have fact checked this way like day one, not a year and a half in. And that was on me, but I was in love. I was naive, stupid. And then I started finding stuff out, and then I kind of called him out on it. And I think that's when he like knew the act was up and like kept his distance and like stuff like that and blah blah blah.
Okay.
Can you guess who you think it is?
You got to give me like a little bit more hints because I have a very terrible memory. Like I don't even remember most parts of my life.
What kind of hint do you want?
Like the era we were in, like I'm feeling did he have like brown hair?
Yes.
Wait, I think it's coming back to me. Did he have like the Justin Bieber style?
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I fucking know. I have his picture in my mind. I don't know his name though. I know exactly who
And
you're
like
talking about.
as I got older, I started obviously like meeting people from like all over the region and stuff like that, and they would tell me they're from this certain area. I'm like, oh hey, do you know so and so? And they're like, no.
What was his catfish name?
But I don't think I've ever told anyone this story.
I'm deceased.
I don't think I've ever told anyone this story because obviously like it's embarrassing. I'm ashamed. I was naive. I was stupid. But I really loved that man down. But I low-key think I know who it is.
I'm like you guys. I like goosebumps deceased because this girl was head over heels
Down bad.
down so bad.
Like I didn't try dating anyone else. I didn't try seeking out anyone else because like that was the one for me at the time.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
Because I remember actively being jealous that you had this hot, young, like little swagger guy you were talking to. And I'm just like,
and I should have known. I should have put two and two together. Way too good to be true. But I think it was more like we actually did have like a relationship. Like we did know a lot about each other. I mean, like you can't talk to someone day in and day out from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep without some form of connection. So obviously something was there, but obviously it wasn't. They weren't real.
So wait, now you got to tell us who you think it is.
I think it's this girl that I know, and we hung out before.
A girl?
Yes.
Wow, guys.
But I don't know.
Juicy.
Maybe she like got someone in on it with her for like the voice, because it was like a man voice.
Oh, okay.
Her name. I don't want to call her out because like I don't know if it's actually her. I just
make up a name that rhymes with it.
Let's just call her Samantha.
Okay.
Let's just call her Samantha. I don't know for sure if it's her. I don't know how she
Ron, stop!
I don't know how she executed it, but a lot of the evidence points towards that it was her.
Well, fuck you, Samantha. And I hope your pillow is always hot.
And you broke my heart. I personally do not wish anything bad on her. We were young. I was naive and, whatever, but you say what you want, girl.
Okay, so really quickly, just bouncing off of Liz's catfish story, I also have one.
I'm low-key kind of sad now thinking about it.
I know.
But fuck him and fuck that bitch.
Okay, so I was working at, I'm not going to say the restaurant, but I was working at a local fast food chain from the ages of like 15 to 18-ish. And I was like trying to put myself out there. Like,
did I know you during this time or no?
Ooh, that's a good question. If we did know each other, it was like very early.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I feel like you would have known about this. So maybe if I talk about it more, you'll remember. But if you don't remember, then we probably didn't know.
Okay.
This was when I was really good friends with
Oh, I knew you when I.
Okay, so yeah, so you probably did know me.
Okay.
I was trying to put myself out there. I was going on a lot of dating apps, and
what was even out then? I'm pretty sure Tinder was the thing.
Tinder and guys, probably fucking Plenty of Fish. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I think I think it was Plenty of Fish.
That's
to be honest with
funny.
you. So like this guy I matched with, I couldn't tell you what he looks like, but it was like real enough to where I thought he was a real person because it wasn't. I don't think AI was a thing back then.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like one of those like grab a picture from Google and put it on a dating profile. Like, he definitely stole someone's pictures.
Okay.
But it wasn't like over the top, like he should be on the cover of like Rolling Stone. You know what I mean? So like we were talking, I think we were talking like very briefly, and he's like, yeah, you know, like we should go out and I'll take you out to dinner. And I'm just thinking like, okay, cool, you know. So first red flag, y'all.
How old did he say that he was?
That's, oh my God, that's a good fucking point, because I was either 17 or 18.
Okay.
Maybe 18. It would make more sense. I think he said he was like in his early 20s.
Okay.
So still legal to a point. So he's like, let's go to Steak and Shake. I never been on no gosh damn date before. So I'm like, okay, cool, a free meal. When I tell you who the fuck rolled up, first of all, I like to get to places early. So I'm sitting at the table.
And you can't, like, can you describe his picture at all?
I can describe what he looks like. I can't tell you what the catfish picture looks like.
Okay.
When I tell you, I'm sitting at the table, I'm probably texting my besties, and like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, I'm going on a date with this really cute guy, and like, I'm at Steak and Shake. So if anything pops off, like, you know where I'm at. When I tell you, an overweight, almost 7 foot, long ass, boondock bearded man, didn't wear a hat, balding, probably in his mid 40s, showed up. First of all, I didn't think anything of it. I knew he wasn't there for me. He's looking around. I'm feeling eyes on me. He goes, Jazz? I said,
Looked all the way up.
I said, how the fuck do you know my name? And he said, I can't remember his name. I'm Billy from Plenty of Fish. I think it was Bobby. It was fucking Bobby. Out of all fucking names, it was Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? He said, it's Bobby from Plenty of Fish. I said, ain't no fucking way.
I would have got up and left.
And you know what? I should have, but my fat, hungry ass, and I was skinnier back then, my fat, hungry ass wanted a free meal. So I sat there.
I think I would have been too embarrassed for like someone I knew coming in and seeing us.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have lied and be like, that's my cousin. That's my uncle.
I promise you that was running through my head. And I was like thinking to myself the entire time, buddy, how the fuck are you not embarrassed? You know damn well that picture you used was not you. And you're showing up. We can insert picture here. I'll post a picture of where I was, but we'll bleep out the name. You're meeting up with a baddie like me at Steak and Shake. Girl. Anyway, truck driver. I'm pretty sure he mentioned he was like truck driving for so and so years. When I tell you, I dipped so fucking fast, and he was like, when can I see you again? I said, oh, I'll message you. I blocked him, and I said, I hope he never comes to the establishment I was working, because I think he knew where I was working.
No, as soon as that man walked up to me and said my name, I think I would have ran out.
I thought I was going to get kidnapped. I thought I was going to get fucking killed, because how the fuck do you know me? And I'm waiting on so-and-so.
Did you? No, I never heard this, so I don't think we were friends unless you were too embarrassed to talk about it.
That is a very great possibility.
Did you tell anyone else? Like when you got back in your car and you sat down?
I told my best friend that I was working with.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And she's just like, don't worry, I got you. Like, if he comes in type shit, you know? Because, like, back then I was proud of where I worked at, so I probably told everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the craziest fucking catfish of my entire life. Like, what do you mean you're a middle-aged fucking truck driving man? And you're pretending to be someone my age?
I truly have no more words for that.
Yeah.
So, as you guys know, it is the holiday for throwing parties. And one time, me and Jazz threw a party.
One of many.
I would say more like a small get together.
Yeah.
We were house sitting for her sister, and
I know she'll never watch this, so don't give a shit. But, oh my god, her husband might.
Oh, they knew about it anyway.
Oh yeah, they did.
We invited a couple friends over to go swimming, and
can we just talk about that house for a moment?
I miss that house.
They had the perfect house here in the city that we live in. It was phenomenal. It was gigantic. They had a sunroom, a Four Seasons room, an in-ground pool, a slide, a huge backyard. I mean, it was just every childhood dream.
I think their house now is better though, but it was still a good house. I actually
disagree.
Really?
Yeah, I like the original house better.
No, if it was like that, the original house with the backyard they have now.
Yes.
Mwah,
yes,
perfect.
yes. I agree. But I just loved the vibe of that house.
No, I get it. Anyway. So we invited a couple friends over. It was going great. It was going swell. We were swimming. We were having fun.
And I invited this girl that I worked with at the time at a different place, and I don't even remember her name. Do you?
No.
She was very sweet. I never hung out with her. This was the very first time. Like,
poor girl.
Her mom dropped her off. Like, she thought she was gonna, like, nothing happened to her. Let's just get that straight. But her mom thought that, you know, like, everything was gonna be fine. And I'll just give you a little bit of what's the word? Foreshadowing. She went home crying that night. And Liz is gonna tell you why.
So you know when like boys get heated, they're drinking, blah 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 blah. Two of our friends started like beating the shit out of each other, like calling each other's names, screaming, spitting on each other.
Yeah, and this was in a very enclosed space. Remember, it was in like their little detached building?
Yes.
So it was a very small space. There was like a sectional there. So we were all on the same couch, and friend A started wailing on friend B. So keep Liz's friend B.
And I told you, if that motherfucker fell again, I'm throwing his ass.
And so Liz is friend B, and he's probably a third of the size of friend A.
Yeah.
And friend A just started face shots, body shots, and friend B just went into fetal position.
Do you remember why?
Out of nowhere. I
think because one of them thought the other one called them a bitch.
Yes.
And they just, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, it was so bad. And it was me, you, my coworker, and then I think a couple other girls, right?
One other girl.
Oh yeah, okay, one other girl. So I'm just like, oh my god. And my one friend I worked with ran out, and I had to run after her, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, like this never happens, like I have no idea what came over them. And she ended up going home, calling her mom, crying, and I promise you, I think she quit that job too. Like, I don't think I ever spoke to her again.
And I hope she's doing well now.
Me too.
I could not remember her name. I hope she is having the absolute best life ever.
That traumatized the fuck out of her, dude.
Yeah.
And our crazy asses were just like
cracking the fuck up.
Fight.
No, I think we were sitting there like cracking the fuck up, like what is going on right now?
And I mean, it wasn't like bad enough where anyone had to go to the hospital, and I honestly think they shook up after, didn't they?
No, completely fine. They were fine for the rest of the night after that happened. They were good. It's just
in the moment,
drunk young boys being boys, whatever. It was stupid.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
That was insane. And like, we were house sitting, but we also had nieces and nephews. Were they there, or were they on vacation?
No, they were all on vacation.
Oh, okay, so thank God it was just like us watching the house.
No, I would have never invited those people over if they were there.
That's true.
And then that same party, one of our friends, it's actually one of the friends that like we met through, brought one of his friends over, and our one friend left and his friend stayed.
Oh my god.
and
Pinky, right?
This motherfucker
Pinky.
is the reason we all got in trouble and we all got caught for having this party.
Okay, so just to describe Pinky, because it first of all, Liz is gonna claim I dated him. I never dated him.
And that's crazy because she literally just told me not that long ago that you guys were calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend. You were making out in the car. You were going on dates.
Oh, no.
This,
We
that,
did
and
make
the
out in the
third.
car, and he drove a manual. I don't know what kind of car it was. He almost killed us on the fucking road. We were going down,
Okay.
and he was going like 90 to 100 miles per hour, and he hit a red light, and he literally had to pull on his fucking parking brake, and the car was like almost gonna flip. Like, he almost killed me.
No, as soon as we parked, I think I would have ran out. I think I would have shit myself.
I almost did. And he was like, I don't even remember what he looked like really, but I remember he had like pink hair.
No offense, an ugly ass motherfucker.
Yeah, he wasn't ugly.
The fact that you even called him your boyfriend
Listen,
disgusts me to my core.
I just told you about my private school fucking my private school sheltered ass fucking childhood, okay? So yes, I did go through some crazy phases. Doesn't mean I fucked everyone though.
I never said you did.
Okay then. One distinct feature I remember about him is he had 3 tongue rings in a row.
Really?
Like the barbells? Yeah, like 1, 2, 3. And I don't know why men back then loved to fucking swirl their tongues in a circle, but I also remember that. And I remember feeling them. And it was really weird. This is embarrassing.
But anyways, I think the next day everyone came back and he was like being mean to your nephew or something like that.
No, okay, wait, yes. He was being mean to my nephew. He was like teasing him, calling him a pussy, a bitch, whatever the fuck. And my nephew, I don't even remember how old he was.
And that's to my homeboy? It's crazy.
And you probably remember this nephew. But
his ass ain't gonna watch this.
He might. He pulled him out of the pool by his hair. Do you remember that? Like, by his hair.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay.
Because I think if I would have witnessed it, I honestly would have beat his ass.
So he, like, not out of the pool, but he, like, pulled him up from the pool
because
by his
he
hair.
was only, your nephew was only, I think, in 5th grade at the time. So, like, very young.
Yeah. And he pulled him by his hair, and he was crying, and I fucking screamed at him, and I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, all this stuff. And I was like, nephew, please don't tell your parents. Like, they're never going to let me watch you again. And he told them. And we all got in me and you got in so much trouble.
No, I gotten grounded for, I think, like a year. We couldn't see each other for a while.
We had to literally message on secret accounts or, like, very, very, like...
Yeah. And the amount of times that we've been grounded from each other is insane.
And... like, I was the bad influence the entire time. You were a perfect little baby angel.
I would not say that at all.
Well, you were better than me. I was the bad influence. I
think it's because you were sheltered for so long that, like, you finally, like,
because your
broke free.
Your ass was going to parties. You had boyfriends. You know, you had life experiences. I went to youth group.
I did too. That's how we met, motherfucker.
I know.
I knew Jesus.
That's all I had, though. You had everything else. So the only time I could actually experience, like, parties was with grown adults, with my sister and... I can't say his name.
Oh, yeah.
And that is how I lost my virginity at one of those parties. At my sister's house, yeah. I don't know if I should put this out there. I don't remember that.
You're a dirty dog for that. Because why the fuck would you sleep on top?
Yeah, it was.
So, Jasmine here.
Jasmine?
Used to take my ass all the way out to a few hours away from where we live, right? she was talking
Wait a
to this
second.
guy.
I did not know you were gonna go there.
And she
Chode.
We're gonna call him Chode.
Chody.
And she was talking to this guy, and one of our other friends was dating someone else that was his friend. So we all went out there to hang out, go to this party, whatever. We were all getting ready. I honestly didn't feel my best, didn't even really want to go because it was just kind of like sprung on me. And you know how I was back then. Could not do that. Anyways, we went to this house party. It was the most boring, unplanned event I think I've ever been to in my life.
Girl, at least we were going somewhere.
No, because you left me there. You left me there. You ran off because you were fighting with Chody, and she ran off and she was fighting with this man, right? Turns out they did something. You guys went somewhere together.
No.
Or we're like
that
hanging
is
out in the
not
car.
what happened.
That's literally what happened. Like, you guys both left and then met up. And then you left me there hours
you
away
had
from home.
your boyfriend.
I did not have my boyfriend. This is a different party.
Dude.
This was when our friend was dating the other dude.
No, you did because you guys slept in the fucking basement together.
That was the first time we went.
No, because I remember you said your boyfriend was like, don't do anything, it's cool.
No, this was a different time I'm talking about. The first time we went tailgating and then we went back to Chody's house.
Okay.
This time we went to our friend's boyfriend's house to get ready, and then we went to this other house.
Oh, it wasn't where that one girl.
No.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I should have fucking beat her ass though.
You should have.
Anyways. But yeah, no,
and
completely different house.
Fuck you.
And I know we gave no context. Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that
Heavy
bitch.
on it.
But yeah, you left me there. And I know, like, you left me with one of our friends, but she was, like, down bad for her boyfriend at the time, so she didn't give a shit about anyone. I didn't know anyone there. No one wanted to talk to me. Because it was one of those house parties where, like, everyone knew each other, so they didn't give a shit about outsiders. They were probably looking at me like, what the fuck is she doing here? And it was not well. And then you promised me after you finally came back to the house, we're going to go home. I'm done with this motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. Tell me why we pull up to this motherfucker's house and she makes me sleep there.
Bro, I swear to God, I don't remember this.
The even worse part, it wasn't even his house. It was his mama's house.
His mama. Bro.
It was his damn mama's house, and you made me sleep on the most uncomfortable couch.
Can we insert picture here?
Of my entire life. Of what?
Okay. I'm so sorry if you ever watched this, but you in a good place now, and much love to your mom for letting us hang out. But we're gonna insert.
No, I think she was pissed.
We're gonna insert picture here. Have you ever watched the old school Rudolph movie with Snow Miser and Heat Miser?
Yes.
She literally looked like Heat Miser, bro.
The mom?
Yes, don't you remember the fucking...
I did not meet her.
Oh my God. She has spiky orange flame hair, dude.
Really?
Yes. I'm so sorry. Every time I saw her, first of all, like, she was one of those people that just put on, like, ghost white foundation with very heavy black eyeliner.
Yeah, I never met her.
And then her hair was flame orange, spiky as fuck.
That's very surprising, because judging by the way their house looked, you would think she was like this like sophisticated businesswoman type lady. No, I never met her. That is so funny. Have you ever seen the movie Daddy Daycare?
Yes, of course.
Do you? Oh my gosh, this will never leave my brain. Do you remember the scene where, like, the little kid shits all over the bathroom and then he opens it and then that music starts playing? That has happened to me before. But I was the one that walked into that scene.
At your job?
No. So it was like, just like friends hanging out. It was that time of my life where, like, I had a core group of friends and we were just off the shits every weekend, you know?
Okay.
And I was waking up in the morning to go use the bathroom. And when I opened that door,
What?
there was throw up everywhere. It was all over the sinks, the toilet, the shower. And it was like kind of like a smaller bathroom because it was like a spare bathroom like in the basement. It was every inch of that. I swear it was on the ceiling.
Oh
all over
my-
the floor, everything.
Wait, do
And
I know them?
you never met them.
Oh, okay.
And I was just standing there in complete horror, and that sound was playing in my head. Like, time froze, and that sound was playing in my head. And I went to go walk away to just go use the bathroom upstairs, and I turn, and my friend is just standing there, just like, and feels so, he knew what I just witnessed, and he's just standing there, and immediately he goes like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm cleaning up right now, like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, what I will never forget what I witnessed. And obviously, like, he knew he fucked up. Like, he left to go and like come back to clean it up, but like I was not. No one was supposed to see that. No one was supposed to know what happened, and only we knew what happened. I never brought it up to anyone. But like we knew what happened, and it was. I can never get that image out of my head.
So speaking of throw up stories, no, I promise you, like I did not have this prepared. But
did I throw up or did you throw up?
No, but you were there that night.
Okay.
So I want to see if you remember.
Okay.
And also if you do remember, I need you to tell me who the guy was. Okay.
Okay.
This was at your roommate's mutual friend's house.
Yes.
Okay, so you
it was a weird way that you phrased that. That's why I couldn't remember, but yeah. Don't even get me fucking started on that night.
Did I bring someone over?
No, but you were
He was vacuuming the ceiling. Do you remember that?
No.
He was vacuuming the walls.
You were the most awful human being at that party.
Bro, I'm about to pause this. This is not even what I'm supposed to be talking about.
Why are you pausing? Okay, keep going.
You were there, and he was vacuuming the fucking walls, and I stole her buffalo chicken dip out of her I stole her crock pot of her buffalo chicken dip.
That must have been after I left.
It probably was, but who was the guy I brought there?
You didn't bring a guy there, and if you did, it would have been after I left.
No, because he threw up all over her bathroom, and he used a towel to try and clean up, and I think it was like stuck in her toilet or something, and like it was like clogged. It was so bad.
No, that must have happened after I left, and the way.
And I know she's gonna watch this, and we just talked about this, so it's really a joke, but I'm very sorry, and I don't know if that was the same night, but I feel like it was because that was like one of the only.
No, because when I left, the condition you were in, absolutely no way were you inviting a man over. I'm not going to call you out. All I'm going to say is that was insane of you. But it is really funny because my friend, her phone was connected to the speaker, and she kept playing this one song, and you were like in your fit of rage, and you're like, who the fuck keeps playing this?
What song was it?
It was
yeah,
I'm gonna play it for you. And
I really feel like that should bring back a memory of that, but it doesn't.
You were so fucked up. There ain't no way.
Why would she play that?
Because you were just like in a fit of rage, and you were like going crazy, and in the moment it was so funny.
Oh my god!
And you were getting so mad at me because you thought I was the one playing it, and I'm like sitting there laughing at you because you were like tweaking out about the song, and you're like, "Why do you keep laughing at me? I'll go over there and I'll beat your ass," and da 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 da. I said, "Girl, no, you won't. Shut up."
Oh my god! Did I get into a fight that night?
With yourself?
This was after you left. Jay. Do you know who I'm speaking of?
No. Yeah.
She threw me into the fucking stairs.
Yes. Because you're like, I'm going to get my gun. I'm going to start blasting all these motherfuckers and blah, 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 blah. You're like, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to get my gun. I'm going to shoot my brains out everywhere so all you guys can see.
I have a lot of pent-up trauma. What do you expect?
And I left. Me and my friends left.
That was crazy.
Because I was not trying to deal with that shit.
Are you going to cut that part out, bro?
Most of it, yeah.
Okay. That was wild.
No, that was insane. But that was the time in your life where you were not doing so very well. So I can't really hold that against you.
Yeah.
But you have overcame.
I have.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So I do have a kind of funny 4th of July story from when I was younger.
Okay.
I was too young to remember this, but I hear it from family members all the time. So when I was younger, my family, we all got together. We were like shooting off fireworks and stuff like that. And one of like the big ones tipped over and it like in my direction. And my mama ran away and didn't grab me. She just left me there for the firework to do who knows what to me. And someone had to come and snatch me up.
Are you serious?
My mama's ass left me to get blown up.
Was it one of those kabooms?
It was like, I don't know, like the big ones that light up the sky. Like with like the multiple colors and it's like boom, boom. Like what you were talking about, what was your favorite ones? Left my ass there.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this is an actual memory or if it's just like something that I watched and I'm like placing it in my memory. But I feel like there was a time, I can't tell you whose house it was, but that something like that happened to me and like everyone had to like clear out.
We were at your nephew's graduation party.
Yes!
And it didn't fall over, but we didn't know that it was going to be that big to the ground.
Yes!
And it went, oh my gosh, and we were all so close to it, and we all got up at once and ran away.
Okay, that's
and
what
that
it
was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So around this time of year, have you heard of the saying that it's going to be someone's last day with all 10 fingers?
Yeah, I think so.
And out of all the injuries that happen around the 4th, like boating trips, barbecues, fireworks, all that stuff, what percentage do you think makes up people losing their fingers or injury, like severe injuries to their hands?
I'm gonna say 37%.
35.
Ooh.
Yeah. How many hot dogs do you think are consumed on the 4th of July around America?
Like a number?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like I would need to know how many hot dogs are purchased on a regular day first.
I can't tell you that.
Can you give me a hint? Like, is it in the thousands, 10,000s, or 100,000s?
Millions.
You're lying.
Not kidding.
Are you serious?
Yes. Over 150 million hot dogs are consumed on the 4th of July.
You glizzy fucking... You glizzy fucking gobblers, bro.
Some places have like hot dog eating contests and everything. Mm-hmm.
I've seen videos of people that literally swallow their hot dog, like they dip it in water with the bun and just go. That was probably a really ugly sound.
Is it fucked up if I say I think you could do that?
That's like a compliment and an insult because you thinking my skills are on par, but then again, you're thinking I'm just a fat fucking bitch who can gobble a hot dog in one sitting.
No, you just seem like one of those people that could do it.
I definitely can't. I don't think I want to try. Should we make another bet?
If this video gets 50,000 likes,
50,000.
Jazz only will swallow a hot dog whole.
Or, depending on what you guys say, do a hot dog eating contest. How many fucking hot dogs I can eat in 1 minute?
Okay.
Or we'll do 10 minutes. 5 minutes. 10 minutes is a lot. We'll do 5 minutes.
Okay, so get it up to... You see the shake? Get it up to 50,000. No matter when. It could be 2 years, 5 years, next month.
I hope I'm not 70 years old fucking finally hitting 50,000.
And Jazz will do that shit. What state do you think has the most firework-related injuries?
Illinois.
Ohio.
I knew it was in the Midwest, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio? Why?
I have no idea. That's
because
just
they got nothing fucking better to do.
I mean, I feel like it's the same as us.
True.
That's just what Google said.
Okay.
I will put the statistic right here because I know how to do that now.
Statistics?
No, that's all I looked up.
Okay. Well, I feel like we probably talked your ear off for a long time now.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us.
And again, if you guys had a laugh with us, if you think we're funny, if you think we're pretty, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. It would really help us out.
Share it.
Yeah, share it with your friends, your families, your exes, your side quests. We don't care. We don't judge.
Cute little date night while you're hitting it from the back. Put it on. Fuck it. You know?
Also, we're going to be posting every Wednesday, and I know we were late the first time, but Liz got this.
I take full responsibility. We are on track now. We are good.
Yes, so we're going to be posting every Wednesday. Please hit that bell button if you'd like to be notified every time we post. We promise we're funny, we're entertaining, and we really hope that you guys are enjoying this as much as we are.
And thank you so much. Happy 4th of July.
Woo!
Please be safe.
Take a shot with us.
I hope you keep all of your fingers.
Yes.
And we will see you next week.
Next week.
Mwah!